Hi guys, good evening. I want to give you guys a quick word, and it's also gonna have words of like advice and wisdom, based on my experience. And I just posted a video 5 days ago, and the video is called "Don't Let the Pettiness Get to You." And a lot of what I mentioned in that video is going to be a lot of what I'm mentioning now to you guys, except I'm just adding additional details, and I'm literally starting to see everything I said in that video play out, and I'm seeing it play out in the lives of others, also in my life as well. And once I saw some of the things that I saw today, I was getting ready in the bathroom, and God was talking to me and letting me know that I need to put this word out. And I just want to say to you guys, you guys ever hear that saying, don't let everybody lay hands on you to pray? You ever hear that saying? How many times, we have to be cautious of who's laying their hands on us and who's praying for us, because not everyone's praying for your success. There's people who are actually praying for your downfall. They're praying for your failure rather than praying for you to be healthy, praying for you to be, good, praying for you to be successful. They're praying for your downfall. So this is why, we have to be careful of who lays their hands on us to pray. But guess what? It's the same concept when it comes to money, sowing seeds. Even if it's not even money, if it's like anything that's given to you. Not everything given to you is support. Not everybody that says they support you is actually a supporter. Not every seed that someone is sowing in your life can be a seed from God. Some people are sowing seeds from the enemy, and I'm keeping it real. And this is something that's not talked about a lot. And the reason why I'm even mentioning it was because I talked about it in the last video that I just said. The title, "Don't Let the Pettiness Get You." I said that once you start to elevate through Christ and God starts to bless you, you're going to notice that some of the very people that once supported you, or that once tried to give you something or tried to help you, they may turn into your enemies, and they may start hating on you, and they may start using what they did for you against you. And I talked about that specifically. Well, today, there's a brother in Christ that I support and that I watch, and he mentioned something about his coaching calls. Not today, sorry, the other day. He mentioned something about his coaching calls before, and he said that there's people, not coaching calls, coaching courses. He said there's people that would order coaching courses, and they will literally, because he can see on the back end of his website, they will literally complete the whole course. And after they complete the whole course, they would contact their bank, and they would say that they didn't receive it, or that it wasn't, something that they meant to purchase, and they would create a whole chargeback. And when people don't understand is when you create a chargeback, what happens is, because you're getting your refund from the person's website, and the bank, what happens is the website will start charging the owner of the website or the business a fee. So the person that's lying will get their refund back, but now the person that owns the business has to pay a fee for them to receive their refund. So I remember this brother in Christ was talking about that and saying how it did upset him, because people do shady stuff like this, and they'll order things and say they never received it, and create a whole chargeback, and he would have to pay out of pocket the fee to the website provider, and it would look bad on his business, all because somebody wanted to be petty, all because somebody wanted to get their money back and steal something, which is the course, and steal the knowledge from the course. And then today, now I saw another brother in Christ, another different brother in Christ, complaining about the same thing, something similar, not the exact same thing, but something similar. And I just want to say that this happens so much. This has happened to me so many times as well, where people would they would send me donations as well, and when they send me donations, they will literally create disputes and say they never sent it to me, and I would just let them have it. I would just refund them, no problems and stuff like that. And there's been times where chargebacks have been created from people that said they didn't receive skincare, yet it shows it's been delivered, and I will just let them have their refund back anyways. There's also been times where, because I know many times people say, well, God says, your enemies can bless you. And that's true. God will use your enemies to bless you. This is why when people say, oh, if an enemy gives you something, just take it, just accept it, because God will use your enemies to bless you. Don't give it back, etc., etc. But yeah, God will use your enemies to bless you, but not all money, not all support is good support. Sometimes God will tell you to give it back. And let me tell you why. Let me give you an example. Because there was times where, someone would purchase something from me, and I would see a vision of the person, and the person was talking bad about me after watching a video, and God literally said to me, refund the person. And I refunded the person, and I asked God why, and he said, because that support, that seed that was sowed was not good. So the point of me saying this is, when you're on this journey, whether you have a ministry, whether you have a business, whatever it is that you have to understand that not everybody that gives something to you is truly supporting you. And if there's ever a situation like this where something like this goes on and someone's stealing from you, or someone's lying on you, or someone's purposely trying to sabotage you, just give them back whatever they gave you and let God deal with it. Let me tell you why. Let God deal with it, because I'm telling you, this is a part of the journey, and God will bless you more. God will bless you more. Remember, when people have to do shady things like this to receive whatever, their $50 back, or $100 back, or $20 back, or whatever, whether it was a donation, whether it was a purchase, whatever it was, when people have to lie and do things like this just to receive their money back, even if it's, because they just don't like you, let them have it back, because you have a lot more to lose. As a business owner, as having a ministry, whatever it is that you're doing, you have a lot more to lose. And this doesn't only happen with business owners and people in ministry. This happens a lot with family and friends. I've had people in the past that would give me things. I remember I had to live with a family member, and I never had anything, and they used to share clothes with me, give me their old clothes, and they took me in their home. Yet I remember I went through an incident where they all came upstairs to jump me, and there was some abuse, and I ended up fighting back, and I got thrown out the house. And till this day, they would justify their actions of doing that to me as a child, because they would justify it by saying, I let you stay in my home. So that's what they would use to justify mistreating me. And some people, they will do things for you, and they will sow into you. And the soul that they're sowing into you is not a seed from God. It's not a seed from God. It's a seed of control. It's a seed of manipulation. And some people will do this just to control you. Every time someone gives something to you, pray to God and ask God if it's okay to accept it, if it's okay to keep it, because some seeds are not sown from God. Some seeds are actually sown from the enemy. Just like I said, anybody pray over you, it's the same concept when it comes to people giving you things and saying they want to help you with certain things, because some people, they have hidden motives behind them. Some people are only wanting to give things to you and help you because they feel like if they do it, they will receive something in return. So they're not doing it because they love you. They're doing it because they want something back from God, or they want some type of good karma. Do you get where I'm coming from? But when people have to lie and steal and do things to sabotage you, or when they throw things in your face, right? Or they use what they've done for you to justify mistreating you, to justify their negative actions, you have to let God handle situations like this. Because let me tell you something, if the person that did that is a child of God, or claims to be a child of God, right? And let's just say God did tell them to sow to you, or God did tell them to support your business, or God did tell them to take you in, or God did tell them to feed you, God did tell them to do whatever they did for you, and they chose to take it back, that may have very well been their test. Do you get where I'm coming from? That may have very well been their test. But let me tell you something as well. Your test will be how you respond to the deception. How do you respond to the deception? Are you going to let the enemy get to you? Are you going to, let the enemy get you to spaz out? Or are you going to say, you know what, God, I'm going to let you handle it. I'm going to let you handle it. This person gave me something that I didn't even ask for. And now they're trying to, claim I stole it. Or this person let me, or purchase things from me and claim they didn't receive it, and had me give them back their money and had me pay extra fees on top of that and receive strikes on my website because of their lie, because of their deceit. I'm gonna let God handle it. This person let me in their home, and justified mistreating me. I'm gonna let God handle it. This person, gave me this and took it back, and now I don't have it. I'm gonna let God handle it. I remember a woman messaged me and told me that, and God gave me a message for her. I remember, and it made me want to cry, because this happens a lot to people. When you're homeless and someone lets you in their home, and it's from the opposite sex, and now they want things from you. You know what I'm saying? Let God handle it. Let me tell you something. People don't get away with this type of mistreatment. They don't. But let me tell you what you need to do in a situation like this. Be still. Be still. Because your test is how you respond to things. Your test is, are you going to turn the other cheek? Turn the other cheek. And you know what I always tell God? I say, if people have to lie and do things like that, they must have needed it more than me. They must have needed it more than me. You know what I mean? So let God vindicate you. Let God fight these types of battles, because God can see behind closed doors. God can see behind closed doors. And again, I'm telling everyone that's going through a situation like this, because like I said, God gave me that message last week, don't let the pettiness get to you. And I'm seeing it playing out for a lot of people right now, including myself. And I just want to say, let God handle your battles and let God handle the fights. Let God handle this stuff, because He will bless you more. He will bless you more. God knows the hearts of people. He does. God knows the hearts of people. And again, like I said, if God has given people specific instructions and said, hey, bless this person, bless that person, bless that person, give that person water, give that person food, take in that person, or sow a seed here. So, and that person chooses not to do it, or they choose to do it and then say they regret it, that's between them and God. That's between them and God. I remember when they spread rumors about me online, the time they spread rumors about me, I had so many people asking me for refunds for the skincare products, and I had a lot of people creating disputes for donating to me, and I let everybody get their refunds back, including those who did coaching sessions, right? And guess what happened? God blessed me triple fold a couple weeks later. So this is why I say your response is what's the most important thing, and make sure that when things like this happen to you, you respond with kindness, grace, and you don't have any harsh feelings. And let me tell you something, when this stuff happens to you, it's gonna hurt. Yes, it's gonna hurt. It's normal. But let me tell you something, there's something bigger and better on the other side of this. Trust me, and trust God in the process. Okay? Trust God in the process. I'm telling you right now, God will send those who truly love you and who truly have the desire and the heart to support you. God will send those people in. And guess what? You will bless those people just like they're blessing you. You see what I'm saying? You'll know your real supporters, and you'll know those who truly love you, and you will see them. And God will show you them. Don't let one or two bad seeds that were sowed make you feel discouraged and, thinking that anything that is given to you is going to be bad. No, God uses people to bless you, but God won't use everybody. Okay, and trust me, God will tell you when to give things back to people who don't have good intentions for you, because He's definitely shown me that in the past, where He has shown me this person's heart's not right towards you. Refund them or give them this back. You see what I'm saying? And let them keep whatever they bought. Just refund them. You see what I'm saying? So just keep pushing and keep going. Okay, guys? Keep going and let God fight your battles. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.